Assalamualaikum and hi, we are from UNGS 2011, section 53. We are going to present a topic, social media addiction. Stay tuned. According to Griffiths in 2000 and Starcevic in 2013, social media addiction can be seen as a form of internet addiction, as individuals have the urge to use social media excessively. We chose the topic social media addiction because it is related closely to our society today. The youth, especially teenagers, tend to be fixated on their gadgets and ignore their surroundings. This is an alarming issue as it makes people less interact with each other due to the devices they have. According to statistics in May 2019, the highest percentage referred to Facebook, where 69.52% of social media users have their profile created on Facebook. The second highest showed to Pinterest, where 13.61% had their Pinterest account. The third highest was Twitter accounts, where 6.11% of social media users had a Twitter account. And the other social media applications in the list include YouTube, Instagram, Reddit, Tumblr, Google, and
There are two stories that shows how serious social media addiction. Number one, the woman who was hospitalized after excessive WhatsApp typing. If we look at this story, a woman used WhatsApp messaging service so much over the last Christmas holiday that she ended up in hospital. She had no history or trauma and had not engaged in any excessive physical activity in the previous day. However, on Christmas Day 2013, she spent an estimated 6 hours holding a weighty mobile phone while sending vast quantity of messages. The diagnosis was bilateral extension pollicis longus and disease of the thumbs, or what they have named Wasapitis. Number 2. The man who lost his job and wife thanks to his Twitter addiction. Larry Carlett used to be married editor of a famous men's magazine. Then he became obsessed with Twitter, lost his job, got divorced, and alienated loved ones. The Tweetaholic described tweeting every hours, day and night. His tweets were a clear violation of the company's social media policy. He was given the choice to delete the account or face termination. He chose Twitter. About a month later, he lost his wife. He claims to have reached his lowest point when his son threatened him to stop following him on Twitter.
Regarding to the social media addiction issue, we come up with a few verses from Al-Quran and also a few hadiths. This first verse is Ayah 16 from Surah An-Nur that explains about the dangers of slandering act. This ayah is related to the incident of slander that happened on Siti Aisha radhiyallahu anha. That means, indeed, those who like that immorality should be spread or publicized among those who have believed will have a painful punishment in this world and the hereafter. The second surah is from Surah Al-Hujurat verse 6, that Allah the Exalted order investigating the news that sinner and the weak bring, especially to make sure of its authenticity. It means that, O you who have believed, if there comes to you a disobedient one with information, investigate, or you harm a pupil out of ignorance and become regretful over what you have done. The hadith is, Abdullah bin Amr narrated, the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing be upon him, said, a Muslim is the one who avoids harming Muslim with his tongue and hands, and a Muhajir immigrant is the one who gives up all that Allah has forbidden. By this hadith, it clearly describes who true Muslims are. They are people of full safety and trust, where they really take care of their hand and tongue. These characteristics distinguish those who act or vice versa, including attacking others' rights and have no sensitivity to the dignity.
There is diffusion and addiction of social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube in the country all over the world in recent times, but not only in certain regions, but also include the country with Muslim society. The popularity of social media media in this century among all over the world sometimes getting worse. Regarding this issue, some scholars expect that it will impact on religious life of Muslims to rise. The common argument from them is that the social media has the potential to change people's religiosity and their piety. The original law of using the social media is a must if the purpose and method of using them are not contradicted with any Islamic law.
The scholar view that I agree on is Mufti Ismail Mek. He highlighted the importance of using social media in the right way to create peace between family members, friends, and society. I agree with his view on the concept of social media, which discusses and explains about limitation of using social media. I believe that moderation plays big roles in our life. As he mentions, do not overboard using social media. Therefore, using social media in a good way and moderate time is the best way for everyone. In my opinion, social media is a tool or platform which enables people to communicate with each other. In my opinion, the creative ideas to solve this problem is we can apply time limitation to use social media. My suggestion for creative ideas to solve the problem is apply time limitation when we use social media. Basically, it depends on ourselves. Thus, we may set time when and how long to use social media. As example, we can set it to use only on weekends night